Alright, and welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Trench. This one, I don't have the name up. Oh well. It was submitted on Reddit, again. Um, Looking at the ranks, most are uncalibrated, but it was Archons and Legends, most likely.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, one of them was an Archon, one of them was a Legend on each team.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
So, we're looking at the 3K skill bracket here, which is fine. I enjoy it. If I sound slow or tired, slower or tireder than usual, it's because I just woke up. And it is 3 p.m. I'm mastering life at this point.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Alright, the Wind Ranger comes out first. I like it. I always say that a lot. I'll try and widen my vocabulary.
10 seconds remaining.
But the Wind Ranger is good just because she's such a versatile hero. She can go in the middle
5 seconds
lane,
left.
off
Don't
lane,
freeze up.
roaming support, carry. Just a good first pickup because you don't know what's going to be. They're going to lose gold on the side of the Dire trying to pick out something here.
It's your turn to pick.
The Luna, they're going to go with their hard carry first. Luna's good. Slight nerf because of the reworks to, what was it, the Manta style. Another
10
item, I
seconds
think,
remaining.
the Diffusal Blade? No, Diffusal Blade didn't get reworked. The Mask of Madness got reworked.
5 seconds remaining.
Not a terrible amount, just affecting the armor a bit. Arc Warden. Unpopular opinion, I love Arc Warden. Just, like, aesthetically, he's a pleasing hero to look at. And I love his skill set, and he's very... In the right hands, he can completely take over the game. Just alone. Really, really like Arc Warden. I want to play him more, but maybe if I wake up on time, I'll be able to actually play some Dota games. The Ogre Magi, their support. Ogre Magi is just a great support. He's tanky, so he can really get up in people's faces and right-click for the harass. His W is a great lane control. What is it, Ignite? Then, Bloodlust. Ridiculous skill. You level that up first, and you basically give your carry all the items they need. Movement speed, attack speed. It's great.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Spectre coming in for their hard carry. I do like Spectre. One of the hardest carries in the game. So if she comes online,
10
there's
seconds remaining.
not really a way to beat her. Luna is a good.
5 seconds remaining.
It depends on how they play, honestly, but also good for getting down this Arc Warden
sure
who's
it's your
gonna want
turn
to
to pick.
split push. But it's gonna be a split push with his illusion, though, most likely. The Riki comes out. I love support Riki. Riki's one of my favorite heroes, one of my best heroes. He's just great for scouting out vision, disrupting the flow of the game.
10
Vision
seconds
is
remaining.
imperative. Even if you're just sitting
5
in a
seconds
lane,
remaining.
getting intel, knowing, oh, this support's here, you can go now over there. It's just having that knowledge behind you really helps you make quicker decisions. The picks rolling out, we got the Witch Doctor, Faceless Void, and a Sniper. Witch Doctor, again, I love this support. He can do so much damage. Cask is good for pushing. He can heal later on in the game. I don't like prioritizing heal right off the bat, unless it's like a special scenario. A Pudge, so it's going to be Arc Warden mid, Luna safe lane, off lane Pudge, roaming Riki, and the Witch Doctor down with the Luna. Ideally. This is a mid Windrunner. And Sniper Ogre top, Void bottom. Wait. Huh. Maybe Sniper mid, roaming Windrunner. Alright. Let's get to it. I'm gonna... My apologies. Alright.
Prepare for battle.
Arc Warden, no fairy fire, no regen. Looks like he'll be going mid. I just love this hero. Like, just look at him, he looks so cool.
Where'd you get a bag?
Look at that. A cape. He kind of looks like... Well, just because of the cape now I'm seeing, he kind of looks like Oracle. Just like within the same realm of Oracle. Sport's not moving yet. Riki hasn't bought any items yet. Pudge, just a salve and boots. Luna, gonna work for that quick killer. Witch Doctor getting ready to protect this rune just in case anything happens. Windrunner looks like it will be the off lane Windrunner, but Void wants to off lane. Maybe it'll just be a roaming. Sniper mid. This mid matchup, Sniper against this Arc Warden. I think Sniper wins, but Arc Warden, I'll say Zet, because Zet is so much easier. Zet can just harass out the Sniper with
battle starting.
Fucking what is it? I'm not gonna look at it. I know Flux. That's what it is. But yeah, especially since Sniper does just stay away from his creep, so he's gonna take the full damage of this Flux. Well, we'll see how it goes. Riki, trying to get a block off down here. Does get boots as well. To place a ward. Ogre, no regen, no clarities, nothing. Gets his stun first. I think Ignite is always prioritized in lane just because it's a good harass. Whereas the stun, you're flying that out, but Spec already liberally using that Spectral Dagger just to get some harass it on this Pudge, but doesn't really do much. It's also like almost half her mana pool, and then she also pushes the wave with it. Ogre just sitting back here, sapping some experience, but Riki gonna come in and just do some light harass. Up top. This duel, who wins this duel lane? They do have the 2 stuns, so they're able to get kills much more easily. They miss Maledict first. I don't like that. If Luna had her stun first, then maybe. But it's also Maledict level 1. Here comes the cask. It's gonna bounce. They just need some right clicks on this, and Wind Ranger will go down. This is why this lane is so potent, just because they have the 2 stuns, and with the cask, they can bounce in between multiple heroes, especially right there. When that Void was, they were asking for it. They just stood right next to each other. You really have to be aware of those casks bouncing. And then mid. Looks pretty even. Arc Warden is getting more denies off, which is good. No harass coming out on Arc Warden. He's still sitting at full HP. Here comes a Shrapnel. But really off, and it's gonna end up pushing the lane in his favor. Here comes the Flux. Spark Wraith, that's half HP right there. Sniper gonna push the lane more. We'll get some last hits off of Shrapnel. Misses that one, misses that one. Back up top. Luna's doing fine here. Getting some good CS set. But the Spectre's doing a lot better. 15 last hits to 4. Riki getting really low. So it looks like Ogre did fly out Clarity and some Tangos for himself, because you need that to stay in lane. Sniper really depending on these shrapnels to zone this Arc Ward. Now he's catching up, taking back control of this lane. But Arc Ward, he does not have none of it. He's just gonna right click him a bit. I think this Arc Warden can be a lot more aggressive here. The Sniper's like wanted to roam around here. He wants to occupy this space. If he put it down a Spark Wraith here and a Flux, he could just nuke him back and he'd have to be forced to retreat. Also, Arc Warden has to be so careful here. He has no regen. So this is another reason he's playing real back, trying to stay safe. He has no regen to work with. Here comes the Spark Wraith, but it will just hit onto a creep. The range creep, and it's gonna push the wave into Sniper's favor. Up top, harassing this Void. I love doing this to a Void, just right-clicking him to a point where he knows he should have jumped, but he can't any longer. Cast coming out. Just some harass. But yeah, so if it were like a burst damage or a maledict or something, he could easily just time walk it off. But since he's just getting right clicked continually and you really don't want to be bullied out of this lane, you just have to back up and count your losses, especially since he has no more regen. He will get his bounty rune though.
Time is money.
Down bottom. I would really... Oh, it's just out of range. That's so unfortunate. And now that they have sentries here, I think this Riki should go and help out mid lane. This Sniper needs to die. This Zed needs to get a better time mid. Either Pudge or Riki do this. These are two roaming heroes. They don't want to like sit in a lane. These are two heroes that need to be active and accomplish something on the map. Whereas the Spectre's gonna get the Vanguard first, it looks like. And mid. Sniper gets the kill onto the Arc Warden. We'll be going the Phase Boots route. This Sniper needs to die. He needs to be controlled, but these two don't want to leave their lane. They call the Windrunner missing. She's just taking some jungle camps. Letting Void get some solo XP and farm. Time dilation comes out. I really don't think he needs it. I think he needs to prioritize Time Walk. There goes the stun. His Time Walk's on cooldown. The Maledict comes out. Right click and he's dead.
Oh, are you not going to beg?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bloodlust coming out. Good. Maxing Fire Blast. See? Now this is what I don't agree with. You should definitely always max Bloodlust. Max Bloodlust in along with Ignite. Just because the stun duration always stay the same, and you're not really relying on Fire Blast to do some nuke damage until you have your multicast. And Bloodlust, it really is so much more beneficial for your carries. It allows them to farm faster, more efficiently, so that they can take these jungle camps as well. Ignite is just great in lane. The slow, the duration, and the damage all escalate, all staying at a flat 90 mana. The mana cost increases, and the stun duration stays the same. So you never really need to prioritize Fire Blast. It sounds good because, oh, it's your stun, you should definitely do that first, but no. If you look at the numbers, Bloodlust should always be what you max first. Also, you can protect buildings with it and all that. So Zed does get his level 6, and now the Sniper goes down. He really needed this. Closing in on his Midas. Once he gets that, the flash farm begins. They landed. How did that?
Tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
She was here, and it curved the bullet. Luna does now have her ult. Mana boots up on Witch Doctor. Only level 4 on both of those on this top lane. This Luna's having the time of her life up here, but so is Spectre down here. There's nothing these heroes can do. They're just sapping XP away from one another. The snipe comes out from Sniper, and Zed. They're just gonna keep trading this lane. Sniper, all in all, I think still winning. More last. Oh, yeah, more last hits. Already has the phase boots. That much farther away from his Midas. The cask, the Maledict goes down. Ogre, he will TP, get the stun. Bloodlust and ignite. Void going in, but he's still maledicted. They might take down this Luna. The Fairy Fire, save. She needs to turn and stun this Void. The cask coming out, dead. Do they have the damage to kill this Ogre? He has another Maledict. That's some magic damage. The hook comes out and he's dead.
2 heads and not 1.
Player disconnected.
Spectre uses Haunt to come in. Thought about that for a while. Now she's just trapped there. She has no mana to TP back. Is that DC'd? And Riki going for the phase boots. I really don't agree with this at all. But still up here top. Now they have 3. Sitting at barely any mana on everyone up here. Spectre trying to get some right click damage in, but I don't know what she's doing. The Shackle Shot comes out again. Void's only level 5. They don't have anything to do with this. He's prioritizing Time Lock. Pudge, he does have enough mana for the hook. The cast comes out, lands onto the... they need to be really careful of this. They keep getting bunched up on top of each other. And Spectre will go down for this. Pudge hooks a creep. They get the Shackle Shot. But it won't lead to anything. And here, mid. Zed still working on this Midas. They get the Flux. The double Flux is going to come out. They're going to land the Spark Wraith, hopefully. Nope. Sniper really should have picked up this double damage. But this Sniper's dead. This Arc Warden, now with his level 6, is getting a lot done here. The Shackle Shot lands, but he's just going to turn on this Windrunner, and she doesn't want this. Double damage coming out. She's going to get the kill on this. Ogre coming in now, too. He's going to die, probably. No, Ogre has high armor. He won't die to this double damage. Pudge smoked up. Along with Witch Doctor. They want to get a kill mid, but Sniper's dead. Meanwhile, up top, Luna goes for the Midas. Zed does have his Midas flying out to him. They're going to smoke onto this Windrunner, and the Void casts him out. But here comes the Chrono. He has no damage to do anything. This Windrunner, is she going to die to this Maledict? She will. And Void, he's just going to waste that Chrono and go get back. See, and it's things like this. The 2-2-1, like, it just makes no sense to me. Why would you shoot yourself in the foot by having 3 subpar abilities? Just max Bloodlust. That's the last I'm gonna say about it. Phase boots on the Riki. I don't agree with this. Because you don't have the space to farm, and if you're gonna take space away from farming when your Arc Warden has a Midas, which is fine, that's standard, and your Luna win a Midas. Like, Snipers are controlling the game right now. Witch Doctor coming in. Has enough for cast, but it's not going to bounce onto anyone or anything. Gets hit by the Spark Wraith. Spectre does haunt in, and that'll be a kill. Already has the Dragon Lance. But yeah, they have... This Riki assumes he's going to farm with these phase boots, and he's going to be a damage core, but this is not the case. He's not going to have room to farm. He's not going to find space to farm. This Luna's going to want to take up all this jungle and take up her lane. This Arc Warden's going to want to take up any lane that isn't his. I mean, that isn't occupied. And Riki's going to have nowhere. They dust him and he's dead. He has no real survivability if he gets controlled by this Ogre. He's down. And up top, pop the Eclipse. Looks like Windrunner just got a bit too ballsy. No Chrono still on the Void. No damage item at all. Just treads.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mid tower goes down, but bottom there's a fight going out. The Maledict, the ult comes out. The cask will bounce. Ogre's gonna die to this. The Maledict tick, I don't know why Riki's chasing him down. The hook comes out, lands onto the Windrunner. The cask and the smoke.
Ginger soul.
That's a kill. This Witch Doctor just doing absolute work. Sniper coming up top to get some kills. The illusion is already down. They're gonna go on this Zet. They don't need it, but if Void power treads, he could just use his Chrono here. Snipe coming on to Luna. Witch Doctor smoked up. They're illusions. Now they got 4 coming top. Luna doesn't have barely any HP. Just gonna back off. Farm these camps.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Witch Doctor trying to do something up here, but there's 4 here. If he tries anything, he's most likely will die.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They do have Zet here now, but I'm not sure how much he can do. They do have the Chrono online. They have Chrono and a Shrapnel Charge. They could do this. Bloodlust onto the Void, and he might be able to do something. They catch vision of the Witch Doctor. Here, they're just gonna casually walk by each other. Onto the Void, but he's probably just gonna Chrono it. Unless he gets nuked down, way too late. He might die for this. Lifesteal is good. He will stay alive. Witch Doctor tries to use his ult, but it hits onto nothing and no one. That was a huge misplay on Zet's part.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, bottom, Riki.
Not for the likes of you.
Still trying to farm against a Spectre. Spectre goes go for the 5 health regen. I don't think you need that, especially since you have this Vanguard. The plus 15 Desolate damage would be a lot better. Also, Dispersion. I agree with getting Dispersion because she was against the dual lane. But now that it's this Riki, I would prioritize Desolate. Especially here. If you had that Desolate plus 15 damage, this Riki would be dead. Up top. Where was that? Where's Luna? Luna gets a kill onto the Windrunner. And then Sniper returns with a kill onto the Luna. Bottom? Riki's sitting here. Yeah. Just flies out a Spectral Dagger, sitting at 15 HP. He should not be here.
Regeneration.
Is anyone level 10 yet? So that's level 12. He will get the plus 25
Dire's
attack
bottom
speed.
tower needs some help.
I like that. And the plus 20 damage on the
Dire's
Sniper.
structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadow Blade onto the Sniper. These guys better be ready to buy some detection. Plus 75 damage onto the Witch Doctor. I'm fine with that, just because the Sniper hasn't really been targeting him.
Killing spree.
But Zet's gonna go down to the Assassinate again. Well played, BM comes out from the Witch Doctor. Chrono up in 10 seconds.
Upon a loyal warrior.
They're looking at this Luna. Luna will back off though. Does have her Mask of Madness now. Gets the plus 20 attack speed. Blade Mail and Phase Boots. Up on the Spectre. They just need vision of this. The Sniper's just gonna right click him.
In Dire's top tower? Dominating.
And that's a dead. That is a very dead punch. They're just gonna take this tower, but at the same time they're gonna go on this Spectre.
Double kill.
Wow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Top goes down and they get 2 kills for the price of their core. And they're just gonna keep pushing this. Arc Ward.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Looks like he's gonna go for the Shadow Blade now.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're gonna get a tower of their own. Witch Doctor gets the Shadow Blade. I really disagree with this. I think he should definitely get the Glimmer Cape rather than the Shadow Blade.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Top lane. Who comes out? Who's on the sniping? I guess the sniper. Stun comes out. Maledict.
Mega kill.
And then Witch Doctor will just back off. The Maledict will take him down.
In Dire's top tower? Radiant's middle tower is
Luna,
under attack.
let's lose the Eclipse.
Killing spree. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Killing spree. Dominating. Triple kill.
Alright. Riki. Might be going for a Vlad's. Spectre now gonna work on that Radiance.
Every coin helps.
She's so tanky right now. They can't really kill her without rotating at least 1 core and 2 supports, which they don't really want to waste their time to do. The BOT's up on Luna, and this Arc Warden's getting a Shadow Blade as well.
Denied.
Dire just denied their bottom tower.
Wave now comes out. He's gonna back off. He's not gonna be in the bubble. If he were in the bubble, he'd be a lot safer than this. Here's the bubble. Anyway, Spectre will go down.
As for toes.
Perish.
If that died there, that would have been tragic. Yeah, this Riki is gonna go for Vlad's. Good. They see the sniper here. Gonna go for the
Not
Maelstrom,
much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
they do have 1 Sentry
Radiant
Ward, but I don't
have
think that's enough.
fortified
They
their
don't have any
structures.
bounce targets.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
They see this. That all 3 of these, this Pudge, Witch Doctor, Luna, they should
Radiant's top
have
tower
went on the
deserves
sniper.
just
They
as much
saw
help
he
as
was
bottom.
alone. But Luna's just gonna keep farming, which is fine. We'll get the Manta.
Radiant's top
definitely should've
tower
killed Sniper
has
bottom.
looked better.
Time is money.
Let's see what we got. Void. Plus 20 damage. Really needs it. Plus 8 agility on the Riki. I'm fine with that.
Radiant just denied their top tower.
He's gonna go to the damage really likes. He's committing to it. Plus 40 attack speed, so this sniper really just does want to focus on his right click damage. Spectre has not picked a level 15 talent yet. Up top. I don't know what this Riki's trying to do,
Dire's
but
bottom tower is being chipped
I'm
away.
gonna try to do something. Ogre gonna try and get his level 10. Plus 24 Lunar Blessing damage. Yeah. Riki just scouting this out. Letting the whole team know that these two are together. They do have the Chrono up. Has the Hyperstone on Void. And bottom. Arc Warden plus 2. Get a kill on this sniper. Top, they have 3 heroes on this now. They might do this. They think it's just a Luna Void once this Chrono. And here it comes. By no means a lockdown though. They're gonna go on this Windranger. She has no mana. Here comes the Void. The cask will be thrown out. It bounces to the creep. The Maledict There's a hit. No, it's off the mark. But the Void, the Witch Doctor ult comes out.
Double kill.
And Luna does go down. Void stays alive. The Maledict misses. And Spectre Haunted, now they're going to be content to push this tower. They only have Zet to try and protect it, but he can't protect this on his own.
Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Here they come. He does manage to Shadow Blade, but they see the trail. They see that Zet doesn't want to leave this.
On Dire's top
And
tower.
they get the T2.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Riki. The fact that this Riki went like a damage build, and he doesn't have any means of doing damage. This is what I was saying. He isn't farming anywhere. He isn't doing anything effective with this hero. Yeah, he's granting vision here and there, but he was chasing that Windrunner instead of helping out and killing this Void. He has his phase boots and a Vlad's, so if he did his tricks of the trade on top of Chrono, it would have been that extra damage for that Void, and
Radiant's bottom
could
tower's
have
got
helped
problems.
maybe secure a kill. He's not gonna get the bottom tower,
Radiant's bottom
but he's just
tower
doing. He's
is
accomplishing
no
nothing
more.
on the map. If he were a support, he had Tranquil Boots.
I'll take that.
And went
Blessings
for a
upon a
Diffusal
loyal
Blade.
warrior.
He would be much more utility,
Double damage.
or even a Meteor Hammer. The Beam Hammer is good on Riki. Bottom. We're gonna come in with double damage. Witch Doctor on the Sniper, but they don't have Dust. The Dust,
Not much good
miles too
Radiant's
late.
bottom tower.
Windrunner will go down to the Riki. Okay, fair enough. I'm corrected. And then Sniper will go down to the Saloon and Witch Doctor. This Witch Doctor is the MVP, making plays, setting up things. Getting the 120 gold per minute, I think it's a lot more valuable than +2 cast bounces. Like, your cask bounces are already very potent. You don't really need them, and it's 120 gold per minute. Now you can really try and get your Ags. If you need to, get Guardian Greaves, things like that. You're not as pressured to farm up. Luna almost has a Manta style. Hey, let's eat all stats. Good. Almost just 400 away from the Radiance now.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
And Witch Doctor will get the solo kill onto this Windrunner. Moon Shard first item. I don't agree with this. I think a Manta style would be much better. A Manta style or a Diffusal Blade. Something that really helped you out more than just attack speed. This is a 4,000. Hyperstone is still 2,000, correct? Come on. Okay, fine. Look it up. Yeah, it's still 2,000. That's a 4,000 item just for some attack speed. I mean, granted, it's 120 attack speed, but you get no damage, you get no stats, it's just straight up attack speed. I don't think this is a good investment. Riki, looks like you will be going for the... my guess is the Diffusal Blade next. They see the Windrunner pinging out the Riki, but you don't have any dust on you. Plus 30 Windrun slow, I think that's pointless. I think you will always want to take the 1.75 mana regen. The Windrun slow, when are you going to use Windrun to run into an enemy and slow them? Granted, yes, it's yeah, if you do it and it works, it's great. But 9 times out of 10, you're using Windrun to run away or just stay there and hit a tower.
Top tower deserves just as much help. Middle tower just went down.
The mid T2 falls. Pudge will go down to the Spectre and
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ogre. They're just gonna take over their jungle.
Tower has fallen.
Looks like they did get the Windrunner up here. And they're gonna try and press the issue. No. Luna TP's out. Riki's staying here waiting for the lane to come in his favor so he can get some last hits and keep this lane pushed. Meanwhile, bottom. Zet does now have some health.
Dire's middle
Level
tower
15
isn't
gets
going to
plus
last
350 health. I think he needs this in this game. Meanwhile,
Not much
top,
good's
mid,
happening to
getting
Radiant's
pushed
bottom
in.
tower.
Witch
Dire's
Doctor lets the
middle tower is
Death
under
Ward fly
attack.
loose, but looks like it just gets them, backs them off. Riki still pushing in this wave,
Radiant's top tower deserves just
but
as
he has
much
no
help as
ramp
bottom.
potential. Shrapnel comes out. Hook flies. Won't hit onto anybody. They do have the Chrono, though. And Sniper just gonna sit back and hit this tower.
Ooh, Dire's courier got killed. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. It looks like Dire fortified their structure.
She's back. Trying to fend off this Riki. Here comes a Zed. Double Shadow Bladed up.
Dire's middle tower
He wants to
just
go
went
on the
down.
Sniper, but if he goes on anyone, this Void's just gonna Chrono. He will just get out. And that's the end of that. They will take out the Illusion. It's not good to feed the Illusion, it still grants golden experience. More so than a regular Illusion. And they're just gonna go back. Now that they got the tower, they're gonna take shrines to their farm in the jungle. Riki's still sitting up here, but with barely any health.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
They're just gonna take this. Clock flies out. They don't have any dust though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He might just take down the Radiance. He is not in range for Blink Strike.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
That was a misplay on Riki. He definitely should have
Blessings
Blink
upon
struck
a loyal warrior.
the second his ult. The second Windrunner was out of his ult. Here comes the snipe, and that's a dead Riki.
This.
Isn't that a pretty thing?
Spectre almost has this hack. He's gonna get a very aggressive board up. Looks like Spectre wants to live.
Shackle.
Gets the plus 10 lock damage. This is good. He needs this damage. He's going for a demon tonight. Going back for a battle here. I don't agree with
Balance the
that.
scale.
Plus 100 cast range on the Ogre. I like that. The 60 gold per minute is nice, but like if you don't have an Aether Lens by now, then you should definitely just get the 100 cast range. They know what's happening, but they can't fight into this. Not without everyone on the map. And Zet's gonna just split push. Same with this Luna. Gonna TP bottom. Try and pressure this Rax maybe. Hook misses, taking damage from the dragons now. They do see this Windrunner.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant
out.
structures are
Get the
fortified.
Dismember, but bottom. Chrono lands on the illusions, not anyone, not the actual Luna though. And Luna's just gonna get out of this. Back up here. Riki's just gonna die to the sniper straight out.
Killing spree.
Spectre. Looks like she did go back, gonna try and harass these two out. And they will just back up completely fine. Sniper. The plus 35 knockback distance headshot.
Radiant's top
Which I
tower
think
has
over-
looked better.
Minus 1.5 second assassinate is fine. Granted, it's almost like an insta snipe. The knockback damage is good, especially on like things like this Luna and this Riki, the Pudge, heroes that want to be close to you and able to get something off. Witch Doctor wants to go on the sniper. He's alone. They should go on this. They need to capitalize on these kills when he's just there. They have
Invisibility.
the dust. 500 health on Spectre. I think that's pretty standard. You always want to do that. The dagger slow. Nah. I'm gonna go for the butterfly now. I like this just because they don't have that much magic damage on this side. They have the radiance, but that's a slow burn. And they do have the multicast, which can be devastating, but I don't think it's a reason to get BKB. The butterfly, though, very good against this void who just wants to right-click you inside the chrono, and same with the sniper that just wants to right-click you. Meanwhile, Riki's gonna be pushing out this lane, still working on the Diffusal Blade. Scythe is up now on the Arc Warden. I like this a lot. It's a double Scythe with his illusion, so he can really lock down this Void and Sniper. They're sitting mid.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But the action is tough. Here comes Luna trying to bait them out with this one illusion. The Shackle Shot comes out and they're gonna go on it. Not committing over heavily.
Dire's bottom tower
Death Ward comes out. Blade Mail does not work on Death Ward. The Dismember comes out. This Spectre's gonna die because she thinks the Blade Mail will kill the Witch Doctor, but does not though. The Hex comes out on the Void. Void will go down, the Ogre will go down, the Eclipse gets popped.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Aegis is down as well. Sniper wasn't even with him. Sniper's pushing in bottom. He should have been there with them.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's
And the
bottom
Spectre,
tower needs some help.
she's gonna go down again to this. Gonna try and go through the trees, but hexed up, she can't do anything. The Maledict comes out.
This abuse? Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
They don't see her, they just need a Spark
tower
Wraith
is
though.
being chipped away. Dire's bottom tower has shattered.
No, Zed goes down to the Radiance Burn. Will get the Spectre, but such a misplay. Also, everyone left before the Spectre was even dead. She wasn't going away. She had no TP. Well, she did have TP, but like, she couldn't.
Lovely.
She should have TP'd though. Only 5 flesh.
Double damage.
The plus 13% spell life steal, you always get this. I feel like if you're gonna get that, you should definitely get the 35 rot damage too. I don't think you need the armor, because you're already gonna naturally tank up because of this flesh heap. You always want the 35 rot damage, because then it does also stack with this 13% life steal. It allows you to, well, deal more damage and get healed more. The courier almost gonna go down to creeps, but they saw it delivered to this Riki, so they know he's in the area. Sniper, and continue farming up. You see this Void, he doesn't have Chrono. Level 20 gets the 40 attack speed. I like, you just attack so fast now. Top Ogre does not get a level 15 team.
I'll dig that.
Should get the 300 health. And now Spectre doesn't want that one. Spectre doesn't have a stun or anything though. The Blade Mail, he's just hurting himself even though he heals off of it. He's just gonna go down to this. He should have had a TP. That's my response. You always need a TP. Always. You're gonna solo Chrono onto this Riki, but if it's kill, it's a kill, and he's just gonna go down. The Mask of Madness Bloodless, he attacks so fast. Luna gonna push out bottom. Does have a salve on her. Does deassemble the Mask of Madness in order to get this butterfly. Probably gonna build into a Satanic. The butterfly now operational on the Spectre, with this evasion stacking with the Radiance. But Sniper, you don't have an MPP or anything. What makes you think you could do that?
Lost in the woods, are ya?
Plus 25% lifesteal. Doesn't even need this mask anymore. Well, it's in her backpack, so it wouldn't even work. But boy, gonna tick down to the Malefice. The Flux. Windrunner, just backing off.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
You have the Witch Doctor behind you. There isn't much this Windrunner can do, but Spectre gonna keep on running. It does have little butterflies, so the missiles will come out. The shackle shot lands. The Death Ward coming in doing damage. The blade mail popped again, but she hasn't learned yet. The blade mail does nothing. The cast coming out. Luna's just gonna let the right clicks fly, but it's not enough. Witch Doctor couldn't do much else there. Arc Warden. DC's again. I would like to see him go. He needs bots. I don't know. Usually you should get bots like your second item. And then Maelstrom is good. But I really would have liked to see Necronomicon. Just because you can summon it on both your illusion and your hero. So you can just TP to a lane. Like for example, you can go top right here. Let loose his Necronomicons, get his illusion out, let loose those Necronomicons, then back himself up and have the illusion and the Necros push. And he could just rat the entire game. And I think this is especially what he needs to do. So yes, Spectre can haunt and call him out, but if he's already back with his real self, and then Spectre has to deal with 4 Necro creeps and the illusion of Arc Warden, then that's a wasted haunt. Looks like he's going to go for the Bloodthorn route, which I also like. He's going more a right-click oriented build, which is fine. I just feel like in this game, the rat build would be a lot better. Plus 20% critical trait. He's just going to die to this. 2 right-clicks from the sniper, and then he can just snipe.
Fails me.
300 health. That's good. It's a 10% cooldown reduction, good. I like this a lot. Really helps out his Midas's illusions. Everything he really needs in his kit. But he's gonna just go down to this. He does Shadow Blade in time. Void really wanting to get the Chrono, but misses the jump onto the cliff. Witch Doctor, seeing them all. His Shadow Blade's about to run out. He needs to get out of here. If they see him for even a second, he's dead. And they're gonna take these racks. There's not really anything they can do to stop him. Here comes the Chrono way off the mark. Completely whips the Chrono. Luna, the Eclipse coming out. Now there's no Chrono to worry about. The cast coming out. The evasion on this Luna really helping out. Faceless Void will go down. The Flux building up onto the Sniper. The Sniper will go down. The Death Ward coming out. Ogre's gonna go down. Spectre has to back. Zet, meanwhile, just attacking these creeps. Focusing the other illusion onto the Spectre. I think that was a misplay. I don't think that was intentional.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Did Luna die back, or did she just not die? No, Luna just didn't die. Now she's gonna take these racks for herself.
Radiant's top barracks are going to go killing spree.
Spectre, we'll get a return kill onto this Witch Doctor, but it looks like at the cost of her life. Yeah. Luna, just gonna keep going. Spectre with a buyback. Luna just needs to commit onto its racks right now. She can get it. But she gets one set of racks down here and then a whole lane up here. And they only got 1 racks. Very good trade for the Dire. A 10k gold, it was just at like barely 1k. Since they basically wiped their team, they just got all this money. Yeah. This Luna and this Zet sitting at the highest net worth. The Zet has been doing a really good job of farming. Yeah, he already has his Bloodthorn. Like, plus 30% lifesteal. I like this all. Yeah. Especially since he's going for the right click build. The Sniper didn't see this. He's just gonna go on the Sheep Stick. He does have another Sheep Stick ready. But he goes in there. He's just gonna take down the Flux. Meanwhile, mid, they just let Spectre take his barracks. They don't have a Sniper though. Luna's up in another 30 seconds. Does have buyback if needed. Well, looks like they're just gonna round up top and get this tower.
Dire's top tower is
20
under
seconds
attack.
on the Luna. She might want to buy back for this. There's no one here to
Dire's
help out.
structures are fortified.
Witch Doctor, he can't do anything on his own. Now the Pudge is here. The cask will come out. It'll bounce between the Spectre and Ogre. Death Ward comes out, bouncing. He does have his Zags now. Windrunner will go down to the Witch Doctor. The hook lands on the Ogre. Ogre's down. Plus 900 blank strike cast range. Hold on. That actually absurd. It's good escape because he needs it, because he keeps getting called out. And Luna almost has a satanic. I don't know what this Void is getting. A Daedalus, maybe? Spectre? Working on an Abyssal Blade next. We'll go on this Riki. Now going for the Silver's Edge on Arcwarden. Void, I want to take down that Roche. Spectre's alone here, they can do this. Won't go in. The Void is gonna just take this Roche on his own, gets the Roche with the cheese now.
A red rum. Balance the scale.
Plus 125 Death Ward attack range,
Radiant
much more bad than
direction.
a 1
I
Maledict
trust
tick.
there was a good reason.
Void will pick up the Aegis and the cheese. It's
As
the Arcane
foretold.
Rune. Now he can really use his Chronosphere and get another one up as soon as possible. They're paying the Void to go back in base, but he's completely fine right now. He also just got the Aegis, so I don't think they should ping him. Riki has the Yasha now, maybe going for the S and Y.
I'll take that. Oh, look at it go.
Windrunner finally has her Aghanim's second item. Spectre almost has his Abyssal Blade. Luna just gonna split push with these illusions. Sniper gonna go for this Daedalus next. Just gonna keep pushing in waves. Luna does now have the Satanic. Now, going back for the Boots of Travel. Ideally, they want to wait for this Aegis to wear off and then go. I would say they need to do something with this Aegis, but all their lanes are pushed in. They need to work on pushing out their lanes before they can actually get like a smoke and a pick off. They don't want Luna or Zed to TP in once he gets his BOTs and just take their racks again like she did before. The cheese was given to the Spectre. Witch Doctor with his own scythe, they now have an effective 3 scythes up. And this is exactly what I think they need. I think they need this control.
So many selves, so little time.
And they go in for the push, but they're just gonna back off again. This Aegis should be running out soon. Should be in the next minute or two, I think. Witch Doctor can stay down here and continue to push out this wave. This is good. He like keep the pressure up here so no one really has to worry. But Spectre They don't have dust for this. Witch Doctor's just gonna run out, and they commit the haunt. The Abyssal Blade used on an illusion. Oh, it's the Chrono. Just over the Riki. The Riki will go down. They want to go for this Pudge now. The Spectral Dagger slow comes in. Witch Doctor gets a solo kill onto this Windrunner. Pudge is gonna go down here. And they're gonna push up mid. Sniper. Gonna come down for this Witch Doctor. We'll just Shadow Blade it off again.
Tower could use some help.
Meanwhile, mid, this Luna.
Courier has been killed. That's animal cruelty in my book.
Just gonna continue pushing. Spectre did go back. They have the BKB, the Abyssal Blade, stun. TP on CD, there's nothing she can do. She should have popped the Satanic and just manned up. Meanwhile, Witch Doctor and Arc do get the Void down. It's Bloodthorn comes out the Hex, and that's a dead Void. There goes the Aegis and all.
Royal Warrior. Isn't that a pretty game?
MKB coming out from the Sniper now, finally. We're gonna round up this push again. When will this game end? Luna, going back for a Moon Shard, probably just gonna consume it, then go. But Void's down for another 70 seconds. They should just press the issue on this. Riki's not with them though. He has just a regular TP scroll. Luna gonna TP bottom. Push with the illusion separately. Riki gonna TP to the to the shrine. Pudge doesn't have a TP. Doesn't have a TP. Just content to walking. Taking in the sights.
This is redundant.
Really looking at the lovely dead trees on the side of Dire because he doesn't have a TP. All the lanes are pushed in. The Aegis is gone. Void is down for 30 seconds still. They're all here. Luna ideally needs to not be farming this and go. Witch Doctor might just die for this. The hook. Alright, Pudge. Nice. Windrun invisibility. Always good, always good. Especially since they don't like carrying dust on any of them. They do have the dust on the Ogre now, though. They ping out the Luna. This is what they want. The Luna's already aware. She's getting out of here. The Spectral Dagger misses. It's a point-to-click ability.
They're attacking Radiant's bottom barracks.
Meanwhile, her illusion's just doing work this melee barracks.
Every coin helps.
Not really doing a lot of damage because they don't have creeps in the base. But it will be chip damage and they'll notice it.
Killing spree.
Riki will go down, as usual, but... So the Ogre, buyback on the Sniper.
Regeneration.
If the Sniper dies here, then that's game. Shrapnel comes out, trying to push out this wave. This Witch Doctor go invis.
Quick clean over.
Radiant's middle tower could use some
looking
help.
for Roche, looking to do something. She shouldn't be over here. She should be with her team. This is a Sniper buyback. They need to go on this. Zet just gonna kill the Sniper with his illusion. Very nice. And that's a dieback. They need to go now to win.
Lovely.
Roche isn't up though. This Luna keeps checking. She wants to wait for Roche, but they don't need it. She has the Moon Shard now. This is the Sniper down for 100 seconds. They need to make something happen. Level 25 on the Witch Doctor, plus 1.5% max voodoo health restoration. I don't know if I like it. I think the Death Ward damage is much better. More better. It is better. It is better. They're picking out the Roche, but the Roche isn't. It's not spawning yet.
Tide time is money.
And the same thing again, they're just gonna try to push out lanes. Windrunner. They do get the chrono onto this Luna. He doesn't have an MKB, so this is not good for them.
Barracks are under attack.
Pops the Manta style. The hook, save. But this Pudge might go down for it. The BKB, the oops. Void will go down. Now. Spectre. When you get hexed up, the Blade Mail does end up killing the Arc Warden.
Whom the spell does.
That's 2 people down. 3 people.
Is Radiant going to let their
I'm
bottom
just gonna
barracks
right click
fall?
this down. They get 2
Radiant's bottom
buybacks,
barracks
but they
fall.
already lose bottom. Sniper back in another 5 seconds. They should just back off this now. Especially with that, but 34,000 gold net worth lead. They just immediately hex up the Spectre so she can't do anything. They stun the Witch Doctor. There's no follow-up. The cast comes out, they're standing right next to each other. The Maledict hooks the Sniper. Can't get the Dismember off. Dust a bit too late. Luna will go down there. If the Dismember goes off on the Ogre, we'll just die. Luna buy back. And there are no other buybacks. Arc is up in 30, but if Luna dies here, that's game. And she's over here farming Ancients. She's gonna go for this Roche? Now she's caught here. Her boots are on CD for 20 seconds. Her Force Staff is, her Hurricane Pike's on CD for another 10. And they're already at her base. This is actually a disaster.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Sniper's gonna go
Looks
top,
like
just
Dire
gonna get the
fortified their
barracks.
structures.
Witch Doctor, there's nothing he can really do here. Zach coming in with the
Dire's top
Bloodthorn
barracks have fallen.
and double hex.
Someone better help
Nothing.
Dire's
This is
middle
one
tower.
tanky Spectre. They will kill the Sniper up top, and they will get the Spectre as well. Jeez.
But yourself.
I believe he was TPing to the creep next to him. Ogre, just sitting here with no health HP. You should just, you know, go heal up. And Luna doesn't want to mess around. That was a dieback on the Spectre. Still no buyback on the Sniper. This Windrunner and this Ogre sitting at no health. Yeah, Mega's here.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go? Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
There's
Dire
nothing
now
they can
has
do.
Mega
Void can come in with a Chrono,
Where
but he
did
has to be so
Radiant's middle
fast.
tower
And
go? Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
they get the Luna, but Void is just gonna go down.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
That is game.
Dire victory.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, let me check the name on who submitted this to me, because we have technology and I can do that. But thank you for submitting this to me. Really was it was a game. Definitely it's nice to watch games like this too. Where's it at? Is it not? Alright, well, I apologize, but I will comment you on Reddit and tell you that it is up. Thank you for letting me cast it. I'm sorry if I wasn't as hype as I usually am, or as on top of it as I usually am. I did just wake up and I had kind of a rough day yesterday, so I apologize. But still, nevertheless, I had fun. Thank you for submitting it to me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if any of you have any matches that you want me to comment on, just cast if you want me to cast it. Just submit a comment here. I do have a few Reddit threads going that you can find there as well. Same name, Trench Tier Dota. Thank you for all your support, and as always, peace.